What's up, players? What I just played was inspired by the incredibly talented Justin Lee Schultz. I've broken this thing down to 6 ideas that could put some butter on your groove. For interactive tabs to everything in this lesson, click the Patreon link in the description below. A unique chord progression is what everyone is searching for, but sometimes it's as simple as playing the chords in an unexpected order. We usually hear chord progressions that start or end on the 1 chord, but this one starts on the 5 chord. We got 5, 1, 4, flat 6. This gives the progression a unique and odd feel. And to give that groove some butter, don't play open chords or even a funky strum. Do that hip hop thing. And if you're not familiar with this style, check out this easy lesson on hip hop guitar right here. It's kind of like this. Now, just so your rhythm part doesn't get too boring, I want to find a different way to play the same progression. So if you have just one other way to play each chord in a song, your rhythm playing will open up so much, and for most songs, more variation than that is often too much. Personally, I live by simplicity. I mean, why make it harder than it needs to be? So when we're thinking of a different chord voicing, just find the 2 most important ones, your E string root and your A string root. So instead of this E flat minor chord right here, on the A string, I have this one as well on the E string. Or for my A flat 7, I got this E string root. And then I could also do this chord, A flat 9 right here on the A string root. And if we want to entertain a third option, consider chords with the root on the D string. Now with this B major 7 chord, we can find the root on the D string right here and play this. But here's a juicy way to play this chord. And of course, a 7 chord can substitute to a diminished chord. So after all that, I got this. Diminished chord over my B flat 7 chord. My E flat minor 7 chord coming out of this voicing. Let's bring it up. Bring it over. And then from this A flat 9, taking just these top 4 strings. And finally, that awesome B6 sus2. Now soloing is as easy as E flat minor pentatonic. You can go back and follow along with the tab if you like, but one lick that I really like that goes beyond pentatonic is the minor 9 arpeggio. Now the root is right here on the 11th fret, and it goes like this. If I wanted to play it in B minor, I would take my root right here and start the lick just like this. It's a nice open sounding run that's a bit more unique than just the pentatonic scale. To make a lick stand out even more, get all the instruments to hit it. It's always cool when the whole band sounds like they're playing together, and when it comes to 2 guitars, the simplest harmony is an octave. Add an extra pop by changing the key of the chord progression. Going from minor to major has a very cool and interesting effect. You can even change just that 1 chord to a major chord and leave the rest in a minor key. Kind of sounds like this. It's also a great challenge to practice your improvisational chops with the change in key. Now when it comes to improvisational chops, a few licks in your back pocket won't hurt you. Over this B flat 7 chord, we can play these exciting altered licks. And this one starts on B flat 7 and leads into the E flat major 7 chord. Now, as you can hear, this line starts on the B flat 7 chord and leads into the E flat major 7 chord and actually outlines that major 7 chord. So if you play the whole lick, it must be played in a major key, resolving on a major 7 chord. So I'm going to take these ideas and create a new groove, slow it down, and learn these licks for yourself on Patreon with a tab, or pick up my Neo Soul guitar book to understand all the concepts that I use to play Neo Soul. But more importantly, don't put butter on your guitar like I did earlier. It's weird, dude. Just keep jamming and stay nasty.